Paris. Please give the first half it to the wonderful Charlie Shepherd!
Hello, I'm Charlie. I have premature ejaculation. I don't like to talk about it. But I knew I had premature ejaculation when I nearly lost my virginity for the first time. And I'll paint the scene for you. We're in my bedroom. My bedroom, bed's here. Probably easier for you to imagine your bedroom. But then again, I've never had sex in your bedroom, and to come to it, I haven't actually even had sex in my own room at this point, so fuck it. Think of anyone's bedroom. And female acquaintance on the bed, and it reaches that point in the evening where it's suitable for me to sheath up, and I reach into my bedside table and I grab 2 condoms, belt and braces, can't be too safe, and I shuffle off to the corner of the room, admittedly probably the first weird step. It's a high-stakes situation. I've got an overly sensitive member, and I don't like doing things that I'm not very good at in front of someone who is watching, so I roll on condom number 1, and due to the overly sensitive member, spoil it. So condom number 1 comes off, pop that to the side, but don't worry, I give her a reassuring thumbs up. Condom number 2 goes on, and funnily enough, condition hasn't cured itself in the last couple of minutes, so spoiled. That goes to the side as well, developing a little pile of sexual shame in the corner of my teenage bedroom. Yet again, double thumbs up. I'm just going to nip across the landing to my brother's room and just grab a couple of more condoms. You just peruse my rather extensive audiobook collection while I'm gone. And bear in mind, the house is empty at this point. I'm not just scampering around the house like some sort of naked loon. But I come back, 2 condoms in hand, back to the corner of the room. Safe space. Condom number 3 goes on, and do bear in mind that during this entire ordeal, my right arm is in a sling because I severed the web space in my right hand while drunk at my granddad's wake. Anywho, condom number 3, shock horror, spoiled. Onto the mountain of sexual despair it goes. Condom number 4, success, equals jazz hands. So, I make the 4-step journey to the bed, during which my penis gently grazes my inner thigh on each pace, which apparently is enough to overstimulate it one final time. So, we shake hands and agree to never see each other ever again, and I decide to go to my local GP to sort it out. So I walk in, I say, Doctor, I think I've got premature ejaculation, and he says, oh, didn't you come earlier? Bit of humour there. At which point he says, well, let's have a look then. So I understandably take off my trousers and pants, and he goes onto his computer and Googles the words, how to cure premature ejaculation. And I know that's what he Googled, because he asked me, after telling me to put my trousers up, to come and have a look at the screen with him. So there we are, both sat, looking at his screen, and he finds a cream. He finds a cream which it acts as a numbing agent, and he says, I think this will work. The only slight caveat is that you have to apply it 45 minutes in advance of any sexual activity. In retrospect, a little bit presumptuous. But hell, I was 17 and didn't know any better, so I gave it a go. And fast forward 3 weeks, I'm out on the town celebrating my 18th birthday, and where do I find myself but in the toilet cubicles of a Vodka Revolutions with my trousers and pants round my knees, spatula in hand, lathering on what looks and smells like Aquafresh toothpaste onto a flaccid penis in the hope that I'll pull my trousers up, go out onto the dance floor and procure myself a mate. Did I? Did I fuck? No. Crucially, no, I did not. So I said, you know, this won't work. This won't cut the custard. So I go back to the GP. I say, Doctor, I've come again. He said, Jesus Christ. I said, yes, like him. And he says, well, you're in luck. You're in luck because I've found a spray which works an absolute charm. First-hand advice. Didn't need to know that bit from the doctor, but he gave it to me anyway. The way it works, it's got the same numbing agent in, but just a slightly higher dosage. So you must wear a condom. And at which point I thought, fair enough, absolutely wear a condom. I always do anyway, sir, no worries, don't worry about it, always, absolutely. He said, you must wear a condom because if you don't, and these are the words of a qualified medical professional, I'll remind you, you must wear a condom because if you don't, the numbing agent will go from your penis onto the woman's clitoris, and you'll be fucking until one of you dies. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is me. Thank you very much.